Welcome back to Cut the Cuck. I'm Byron. That fool over there is Chad. And we're here to talk about the sport that we love. Today, we're going to try to touch on the results from this weekend's URC. We are going to talk about the new rule changes for Super Rugby for 2026. And if we have enough time, predict the Six Nations. But before we do that, I want to talk a little bit about what's happening in the Varsity Cup. For those of you who have seen it, we spoke a little bit last week about some of the rules that are being trialed in the Varsity Cup. And Chad, from what you've seen as people's reactions, what do you think?
I don't think people want it. I think from the comments that I've replied to, there's been one guy that's been, okay, let's see how it goes. And one guy's like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Everyone else, the hundreds of comments talking about how it's a stupid rule change. It complicates the game. No one's going to know what's going on. I saw a bunch of people talking about how it's good for gambling, which I thought was an interesting perspective. But I guess if you guys feel so strongly about this rule change, comment on this video on Instagram, wherever you want to do it. Tag Varsity Cup, let them know how you feel. I'd say let's see what it looks like before we knock it. But I also kind of understand where it's coming from. It's definitely not popular. Let's put it that way.
No. And I think if it ever goes up a level to...
hold on.
Yeah.
I'm fine for Varsity Cup to have some fun with this rule. I would hate to see it in a Rugby World Cup. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, can you imagine? It would be wild. Do you want to quickly run through what that rule is?
So basically, after you score a try, you have two opportunities per half. You have to decide if you want to take your 2-point conversion attempt, or if you want to do a tap try attempt. If you choose to do the tap try, you get to make that decision. You get to do it twice per half. It doesn't carry over. It's twice per side per half. But you have 120 seconds to tap the ball, score a try. And if you score a try in those 120 seconds, instead of getting an extra 2 points, you get an extra 5 points. You get 10 points for your try and converted tap try. If you lose the ball, that's the end of the 120 seconds. If you infringe, so you knock on, give away a penalty, that's the end of your 120 seconds. No lineouts, no stoppages in play. You play that 120 seconds to score the try for the extra 5 points. Very NFL-esque is what I would say. But I don't know, like with the NFL compared to the 22-meter line to take a tap and go, where the NFL, I don't even know how many yards you are at, but it's definitely not 22 meters.
No.
I think 22 meters in 120 seconds is a ridiculous task.
Yeah. Feels like a good way to waste time too, is what I saw lots of comments saying.
It is a good time, but also someone was talking about if you're dominating them, you just pile on the pressure then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would be, and I was thinking about this, like if you are losing the game by more than, say, 7 points and you need to win the game, it would be so exciting to be like, okay, boys, we've just scored a try. We're still 3 points short. Let's do this. If it's the only time I could see it being like really exciting is if you're losing and you need that last couple points. That's when it would be like you'd be really.
You know what would be crazy? Varsity Cup final.
Oof.
Teams down 8 points. They score a try in the 80th minute, and they go, "We're going for the tap."
Yeah.
And then they either win the Varsity Cup on the rule or they lose it on the rule. That will have people talking.
That will get... See, then that's when they'll be like, okay, well, it worked. Oaks are behind it. Oaks love it.
I don't know if I'll get behind it, because if I'm on the losing end of that, I'll be pissed, because I'll be like, it's not a real fucking rule.
Yeah. But we'll have to tune into the Varsity Cup and see how it goes. I'm actually really keen to try and find a way to watch Varsity Cup.
Yeah, now I want to see how it unfolds. So definitely tag them, let them know your opinion. But we're all gonna watch it, and I think once we see it in action, we'll have a better understanding on whether or not we can hate it as much as what I've seen online.
Yeah, because
Because it's hate.
it's not, no one's, yeah, there's 0.01% of people that are like okay with it.
They're not even willing to like give it a chance.
Yeah,
It's straight up no.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. So that was the Varsity Cup shenanigans. I'll be honest. I didn't watch all of the URC this weekend.
Same.
But obviously, we want to talk about the South African games. Those two games I did watch. But before we talk about that, I just want to talk about the commentators again because they were on fire once again when it comes to the URC. And I probably should have looked this up. Whoever was playing 10 for Munster, they were playing against the wind, was a windy game, and he was kicking the ball into touch. And he kicks the ball into touch, and it almost goes backwards from where he kicked it from. And the commentator goes, because he kicked with his right foot, and the ball went, and he goes, maybe he should be a left-footed player instead.
That's rough.
These commentators have been cracking me up. There's been at least one line from each week that has just been on fire.
It's their job.
All right, the South African derbies. Chad, do you want to talk about the Lions game? Because I feel like I'm just going to bitch about it.
No, I want to hear you bitch about it. I like seeing you in pain. It's one of my favorite things.
The Bulls couldn't win a thing. Couldn't win a thing. And just before they come and play the Lions, they become the Bulls from last season.
Yeah.
And not only did they dominate the Lions at Ellis Park or Air Emirates or whatever you want to call the stadium these days, it's always going to be Ellis Park to me. But they didn't just dominate them. The Lions also played shit, unfortunately, because it was unforced error after unforced error after missed tackle after unforced error throughout the whole game. And I know we'll talk about it in a bit when you brag about how well the Sharks played, but I almost feel as if the Lions and the Stormers were trying to see who could have the most unforced errors on the weekend.
Yeah, it was very much like that. It wasn't looking good. When I was watching it, I was like, oh yeah, great that the Bulls are winning. But I was like, this is not good for going into the Springbok camps.
The Lions Bulls game was a hard watch, and I feel bad for the referee because there was such little ball in play.
Yeah.
It was stoppage after stoppage after, and there's nothing he could do about it. It's the way the game was unfolding because the Lions just couldn't not make an error. It was a tough watch. Yeah, I don't know. And just to make it even worse, the Bulls just were better than them. So you throw in all those errors against the better side, and when you look at the score of 52-17, it makes sense.
Yeah, you actually nailed it. They did all of a sudden came back to the team they used to be.
Yeah, just before, it would have been nice if they waited a week, but and I know we spoke about it, but Batu again,
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, he's going to be a problem.
Do you know what? Do you know what's the biggest thing for me though? Any of these young players, look at Brian Habana. You can use him as an example. They're young. They join the Lions. They get game time. The moment they become a star, gone.
Yeah. But why
No one
not?
stays at the Lions. No one. No stars stay at the Lions.
Yeah.
Which sucks because I'd love to have him, but I know what's going to happen. He's definitely going to finish this season. If we're lucky, we'll have him in 2027. And then after that, he'll go somewhere. Yeah.
But yeah, there's nothing you can do about that though.
No, I mean, look, you want to go somewhere where you're going to make money and you want to go somewhere where you're going to win titles. So
It'll be interesting I reckon, like, the Stormers or someone will pick him up, or even someone. I don't think he'll go overseas because I think he'll want that Springbok jersey. And Russie's often said, yes, we'll pick older players, let them go overseas, let them go play in Japan.
Yeah, but the younger players he wants in South Africa, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to brag about your Shark Stormers game?
Yeah, why not? How fucking good are we?
Easy. How good have you been lately is what you really want to say.
It's all part of the plan. I reckon it's all part of the plan. You just give people false hope and then just crush dreams.
Man, it is two great games. Stormers were better this week. I said they were going to be better.
I feel like the Sharks have kind of given the blueprint not to beat the Stormers, but how to put them under pressure. And it's basically just shut down Sasha so that ball can't get to Damien, can't get anywhere to that back line. Because they put so much pressure on Sasha. He couldn't do anything really. His kicks, yeah, he only had one spot to go and it was up high. And yeah, it was good. The boys were really good under the high ball. Yeah, I think that's the kind of like the blueprint now. So hopefully, we don't have to play them again in the URC. So let them win.
But yeah, you won't even play them in the knockout, the Investec. So
yeah, well, the only time we could potentially play them is in the finals if
a knockout game in the URC.
Yeah. Which I don't really want to see because I want to get as many South African teams into the actual final.
Of course. Yeah.
But there is nothing we can do about that.
Well, so I got two things on that game. The first one is last week I was saying Geland for the Springboks. I got that wrong. It was Willemse. So I just want to clarify that from last week. But then also, what's your opinion on that Willemse Williams try? Where
unreal. I definitely thought it was a try. There was no downward pressure from the Stormers player at all.
Mm-hmm.
He was still trying to pick it up to put it down. But what a fucking play. What? And how quick is he? Because he kicked that ball.
Yeah. No. Stupid quick. And unreal. When I saw it live, I thought, yeah, goal line dropout, no problem. But then when I watched the replay and I heard the referee explain it, when I watched the replay, I was like, his hands are on the ball, has to be a goal line dropout. Then the referee was explaining it, and I looked at his hands while the referee was explaining it, and I was like, shit, I think that's a try.
Yeah. As soon as he did it, I was like, whoa. And the whole, like, the kids stuff were like, what's going, what? I was like, this is a try.
Yeah, that was impressive. That's the URC. We got a big breakdown in the URC.
One more thing on the URC. I think it was Munster Dragons game. Holly Davidson. Dude, if she doesn't referee in the Rugby World Cup.
Oh, the Ospreys Dragons, you mean?
Osprey Dragons, yeah.
Oh. I didn't watch that game. I mean, we're always Team Holly. We've decided this.
But she's just so good. She's the best referee in the world at the moment. By a long shot, I reckon.
Another shout out to Holly.
Yeah, no.
You know how it is.
She was so good. So good. I really hope that she is.
She'll definitely. So, from what I understand after watching that referee documentary on Rugby Pass,
yeah,
they invite the best refs at the moment to be at the World Cup. And then how they perform at that World Cup is who they get chosen for the knockout stages. And if Holly just keeps performing like this, it's a clear and obvious decision for them to. I don't know. Obviously, we've got to see how she does at the World Cup.
Yeah.
But I mean, based on current form, you can let her referee any game.
100%. Like, she's absolutely crushing it. And even when she refs the South African games, had absolutely no issues. She's clear. She knows her decision. She doesn't take cuck or anything from the crowd trying to like put that pressure on, or even the TMO coming in. There was that other call she did a couple of weeks ago when she basically just dismissed him.
Yeah. All right.
So Holly Davidson, I really hope that you're in the Rugby World Cup, and I can't wait to see you rep us in the final.
Fuck yeah. Team Holly again. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Next time we get to watch URC is 21st of Feb, which will be the only fixtures Lions versus Sharks. So,
Easy one.
well, based on current form, I can't even argue with you there.
But in the
Yes.
meantime, we get to watch the Six Nations. And
Before
that's
we
why
get into
we're-
Six Nations, because we're going to predict it, can we
Yes.
talk Super Rugby rule changes quickly?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So, Six Nations, see what you've done to me. Super Rugby is starting, and they released about a day ago their law innovations for the 2026 season. I'm going to read
You know
them
how
to
much
you.
people love the law changes.
Yeah, I'm going to read them instead of trying to explain them, because we realized last week that I can't explain anything and I'm better at reading. So, I think one we both agree with on here is with the TMO. It says the TMO will only intervene unprompted if the referee has overlooked an act of serious foul play, which is a yellow card level or above, or has overlooked a clear and obvious infringement leading to a try. The assistance of the TMO at any other time can only be instigated by the referee.
I am all for this rule.
I think you and I have said this is what the rule should be from the start.
Yeah, from episode 1.
Yes.
It's been unreal how many times the TMO comes in for things and ruined games.
And
That
amazing
I
tries.
still remember that Fiji amazing try that got disallowed
Because they wanted to
20
go back
phases back.
17,000 phases to something that happened. Yeah.
Went back to almost a previous game.
All right. So that's,
yes.
we all agree.
And
Massive
yes.
win. Well
Yes.
done, Super Rugby. The other one is for Super Point, if the match is tied at the end of regular time, a Super Point period of up to 10 minutes will be played, where the first team to score will win the match. If neither team scores during a Super Point, then the match will be declared a draw.
I kind of liked it when it was play until you fall over.
No, I think if it's a draw, it's a draw. I think a draw, as disappointing as it is, still has a place in rugby.
Yeah, and also, I mean, it's not like it happens
So
one
rarely.
every,
Yeah.
25 games.
Yeah. I mean, in a full season, you might get 2 draws.
Unless you're the Lions, you get them back to back.
Well, that's still only 2. Yeah, I mean, they have it, but I don't know if it's necessary. Then we have penalty try and yellow card. It says it will not be mandatory for the referee to issue a yellow or red card to a player on the defending team when awarding a penalty try. The kind of gray area for me there is the infringement has to be serious enough that you prevented an obvious try scoring play.
Yeah.
So then it's either a professional foul or it's serious play, and therefore should be a yellow card anyway.
I know. This is where I was thinking the same thing when I was looking at it. I was like, this doesn't make sense, because exactly what you said. It's either going to be cynical,
unless it's that example with the Springboks Ireland where they scrum them 17,000 times, penalty. Like, you can't give the entire front row a yellow card. So give the penalty try and let's move on.
Yeah.
Hopefully that means then if you're going for your scrum penalties and it's over and over within the 5 meter, that you give the penalty try sooner than having 30 replay tries.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do. That actually makes sense.
Then we have more room for quick taps. So players will be allowed to take quick taps within 1 meter either side of the mark or anywhere behind the mark, as long as they are within a 2 meter channel running parallel to the touchlines.
Okay.
I agree with that one.
Yeah. I think it'll definitely speed up the game, because often it's gone and they've had to call it back. And
I know in the Oaks, maybe 7 centimeters out of the where the ref's foot is. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
More free kick options. So accidental offsides and teams playing the ball away from a ruck will result in free kicks rather than scrums. You know how I feel about this.
Yeah.
It should be a scrum.
It should be a scrum. I am with you on that one.
because all they're doing now, and I think if anyone who's watched that Rusty Plus on YouTube,
Yeah, shout out to that. It's so
absolutely watch it. If you like
yeah,
rugby, you should just watch that. Fuck us,
yeah,
watch them. And then come back to
hopefully.
us. But it's 100% true. It takes away from your tight five if you keep taking away the scrum, which, as they were talking about in that, the whole thing for rugby is it's a place for all shapes and sizes. There's a position for everyone in rugby. But if you're going to take away scrum after scrum after scrum, and if this should be a scrum, now it's no longer a scrum. Now you can do this, now it's no longer a scrum. The more you take away the scrums, the less opportunity you have for every play of every shape and size.
Yeah,
Because if you used to have, this isn't any real stats, but if you used to have 30 scrums a game, and you would then want your props and your hooker to be really strong. So you got your bigger props, your bigger hookers. But now if you're having 5 scrums a game, why would you would rather want another runner instead of another scrummer? And I think that takes away from the ethos of rugby. So I understand where this whole speed up the game thing is coming from. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Then go watch rugby league. That sport exists for you. It's already there. You
yeah,
don't need to change union because league
yeah,
exists. If you want
but it
fast
feels
running
like
rugby, go watch league. Sorry.
only people that are hating on the scrums is World Rugby because they're the ones changing the rules. I haven't heard and what's it, Oak, Matt Williams. Everyone else doesn't really want to get rid of the scrums.
It's such a important part of rugby.
It is, and I wasn't even in the forwards, and I appreciate it and don't want to get rid of them.
There was something that was said in that Rusty Plus that I thought was so true. When the forwards win a scrum penalty, the backs run in and congratulate all of them. And the reason they do that is because so much hard work goes into those forwards being able to win a scrum penalty.
Look at Asanati when he spent time on the farm with
hard work.
Dan.
And against the Bulls, which have an incredible front row, he was solid. The Bulls push everyone over, not the Lions. And we don't even, besides him, we don't have Springboks in the front pack.
Yeah.
And it's just, the scrum has a place in rugby. And if you want a fast-paced running game, go watch League. But you know why League's not that big? Because it doesn't have all the cool shit that rugby union has. And the scrum's one of those fucking things. And I'm going to lose my mind over this point. We want more scrums. But I do agree, let's not have scrum after scrum after scrum. If there's an infringement, you give the reward to whichever team infringed, and you move on. But you can't just say, no, we're not going to scrum anymore. Because props have a place in rugby. They always have. I think it would be so sad, because no offense to the bigger oaks who play props, they all know who they are. What other sport are they going to go play? Exactly. So now you're just saying, oh, sorry, your oaks are too big. We don't have a place for you anymore on the rugby field.
Yeah.
That's never been the case. When you're playing, when you're coming up playing rugby and you've got someone in your age group, like if you're playing school rugby, and there's one oak who's in your grade who's just bigger than everyone else, you want him on your team.
Yeah.
And now they're like, oh, no, sorry, you don't really have a place for you anymore. We don't need you in the scrums. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry about that. I got a little upset. 2 more rules to go over. Faster rucks. So after the referee has called use it at the ruck, no additional players from the team in possession may join the ruck. I like that rule. Because when they caterpillar the ball, then the ref says use it, and then 2 more oaks join in so they can make that caterpillar longer. I like that rule. And the last one is more opportunities for a 50-22, which means teams will be permitted to pass the ball back into their half before kicking a 50-22. I don't like this rule.
I don't like that one.
I don't like it. Because the 50-22 is supposed to be a rare, well-earned attacking opportunity. Now it just becomes, can I kick it?
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
But I guess if you're World Rugby, it's to promote more tries. But I don't know, a 3-0 game can be an absolute cracker.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be 57-56.
I think that's what all the rules that, like the rule that we spoke about last week and early on in this podcast.
More action, more action, more action, more action.
Yeah.
Fucking rugby is good as it is.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like the 50-22 one. I love the 50-22. I think it's been absolutely crazy. There's been some wild ones pulled off. And it really does give a lot of momentum to the team that pulls one off. But the fact that you can pass it back now, that's it.
That's it for the
Those are
rule
rules.
changes. Now, do you want to try predict the Six Nations like we did the World Cup?
We sure do. One thing I'm going to need to check is how many points we get for a win and a bonus point.
I'm pretty sure it's the standard.
All right. Okay, so
we're doing
we're
it.
going to predict Six Nations, and it's 100% going to have to come true. So, do you want to quickly explain the points?
Sure. So it works as it all should, because it shouldn't be more complicated than this. The union that wins the match shall be awarded 4 match points. Or if 4 tries or more are scored, they'll get 5 match points. So you get a bonus point for scoring 4 tries or more. 4 points for a win. If you lose within 7, it's another bonus point. If it's a draw, it's 2 points. If you draw and score 4 tries or more, it's 3 points. Standard.
Sick. Okay,
Sick.
you ready to get into this?
Well, the first one's the big one.
France, Ireland.
You would say that the winner of this could win the Six Nations, except that I drew France, you drew England, so we'll see what happens with that game.
Yeah, let's not think about that. Let's just take it game by game like we did.
Okay, I think France, Ireland.
Whew. Better game than the Rugby World Cup.
A much better opening game than the Rugby World Cup. An exciting one.
Later. France, Ireland.
France wins. France
wins.
I don't know about the bonus point.
You don't know if Ireland's getting one?
No, I don't know if France is getting a bonus point.
I don't think France is getting a bonus point. I feel like this is going to be a 4-1. I feel like it'll be.
You don't think Ireland lose within 7?
No, I think they do.
Okay, so then 4 bonus point. Yeah.
So 4 points to France.
4 points
1
to France.
point to them.
Yeah, okay. 4-1. Nice.
Second game, Italy, Scotland. I feel like it's going to be
another close one.
Close one.
What do you think? Scotland's going to dominate?
I think Scotland's going to dominate. It's a 4-0 on easy.
Okay, I'll give Scotland the win. I don't know if they'll get a bonus point though.
No, I don't think a bonus point. I think 4 points. And I don't think Italy's going to get in with 7 or score 4 tries.
Okay, so 4-0. Interesting. I feel like I'm giving Italy maybe too much.
Yeah, Italy's done some good stuff, but I don't think they've done that much.
Well, we know the last result.
Yeah.
5-0.
Yeah.
England win with a bonus point, for sure.
Shame. That's it. So that's round 1. That'll be good. Round 2, Ireland, Italy.
Ireland with a bonus point.
I think. Yeah. Scotland, England. I want to hear what you want to say, because even though I'm supporting England,
I'm going to say England with a bonus point, but Scotland also get a bonus point. 5-1.
5-1. Wowza. I would have put
4-1.
I would have put 4-1.
No, I think England have enough to score 4 tries against almost any team in this competition.
And Wales, France. Oh, I've just ruined this, but let me just do this. Okay, I'll fix this up later. Yeah, shame. I really hope Wales pull something at their arse.
No, I don't actually.
You don't?
No,
why?
Because I want Italy to not be at the bottom again.
Yeah, but shame.
It's not my problem, Chad.
It's not your problem. Ireland, Italy.
Oh,
we're going 5-0 or 4-0.
We did that one already.
Did we really? We did too. Yep. I think I've just messed up my.
That's okay. The next one's actually England Ireland.
It is England Ireland. England Ireland.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Ireland 4-0 or 4-1. 4-1.
What?
4-1.
You
4-1
reckon Ireland's
Ireland.
going to beat them and take the Rayburn Shield? Okay. All right. I don't know if I can.
I
get
don't
behind this
know.
one.
I don't know. It's a tough one. It's in England though.
It is in England,
It makes a difference.
and England's going to have some momentum behind them.
Say England beat Ireland. Possible.
It is possible. I'm leading into it.
You're going 4-1 England.
4-1 England.
All right, let's do it.
No, 4-1 Ireland.
No, we said England's the home team here.
Okay.
4-1 England.
Sheesh. Okay.
Oof, the Irish are going to be mad at us.
They already don't like us. It's fine. So yeah, and then Scotland, Wales. Is it a 5-1 or a 4? I mean, a 5-0 or 4-0?
5-0.
Are they going complete wooden spoon? Absolutely.
Yeah, I can't. Based on current form, I can't give Wales a win in the Six Nations. I can't.
These poor oaks.
But that's current form. It can change. They've got the place to prove me wrong. I'm just from what I've seen, it doesn't look that way.
Yeah. Okay. Last game of this round.
France, Italy. 5-0.
Yeah. Round 4. Ireland, Wales.
5-0.
Yep. Scotland, France.
5-0 France.
I'm not putting it down.
What are you putting down then?
At least a 4. I'm going to France.
4-0, 4-1.
I want to go 4-1. I feel like
you don't think Biarri scores 4 tries against Scotland?
Yes.
Okay, 4-1. I'll give it to you.
There's too many South Africans on the team. Okay, and the last one, I think we...
Yeah, we know where that's going, 5-0.
So Italy, England get 5. Okay, final round of this, and it says a cracker. I'm the most excited for this round, to be honest.
Oh yes, this is the most exciting round for sure.
Ireland, Scotland.
For 3rd and 4th place in the competition.
We haven't done the math yet. But
I've done the math.
Okay.
I'm a math genius. I don't know if you realized that from last week.
Yeah, 5 plus 5, 12.
Because 12.
Yeah. Ireland, Scotland, draw.
I want to hear from... Fuck off. I want to hear from you.
Well, that's what I said for the Rugby World Cup. I said that one's going to be... I reckon...
It's probably in Dublin. Remember that.
4-1?
To whom?
To Ireland.
Okay. So you think Scotland from now till the World Cup will get good enough to beat Scotland? To beat Ireland. That's what you said for the World Cup.
I do. I genuinely believe it.
Okay.
Ireland have Oaks banned for talking cuck and tackles. It's not looking good. There's injuries all over
ban's
the
a
place.
bad one.
Yeah. Wales, Italy. Does Wales get their one win?
5 versus 6 playoff. Italy wins. Italy takes 5th.
4 or 5?
4-0.
And then the
competition
cracker.
decider.
Yeah.
It's in France, which means it's in Paris.
Yeah. I'm going
for the home team.
You have to.
If this was at Twickenham, I would go England.
Yeah.
But because it's
a flip of a coin.
You want to flip a coin?
No, I'm saying it is a flip of a coin. Like
yeah.
That's.
Yeah, I think it goes to France because they're at home. 4-1.
4-1. Okay. Do you want to do the math here? Because I've got 100 pages of.
I can tell you where everyone ranked. I just don't know their points.
Now, Wales 6. Wooden spoon. No wins. Unlucky. We have the lovely Italians in at 5th with 4 points. Then we have
win over Wales. Yeah.
Yeah, with the one sneaky win over Wales. Scotland in 4 with 11 points. Ireland in 3rd with 16 points. England in 2nd, 20 points. And the lovely French first, winning the Six Nations.
If it all goes this way, it really makes the 5th week so exciting.
Yeah. I still want Scotland to win the whole thing.
I'm here for it. I won't even
Yeah.
be mad if Scotland win the whole thing. I think it'll be
Me
incredible.
neither.
That will
I've
be
got a Scottish
incredible.
jersey in there. Shout out to Bumper.
Yeah, but you were the unlucky draw winner of England.
I was.
I want a
I'm excited
video
for the
of
Six
you
Nations.
screaming when the Pom squad comes on and Pollock scores a winner.
Yeah. The Pom squad. Don't even get me started. You've upset me now, Byron. But that's it. That is our predictions for
That's
the Six Nations.
Yep.
And I think it's going to be a good one.
I'm
As a
excited
South African,
for it.
I've never been excited for the Six Nations. I'm genuinely excited for the Six Nations.
I would say I started getting into the Six Nations about 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 seasons ago at this point. So now that we're watching it with a purpose, I think it's even more exciting.
Yeah. It does make it more exciting. So
I think that's all we had for today.
I want to talk about one last thing.
The fixtures.
The fixtures? For what?
Rugby World Cup.
2 more things then.
Okay, 2 more things. Okay, what's the other thing? What's the other thing?
It kind of backs off of this. I think we should talk about. I want to add another trophy to the Springboks cabinet. The trophy doesn't exist yet. It's the Rayburn Shield.
Well, it exists in theory.
It's being built. Follow, I think his name's Dave, on all the things. I love what he's doing. I think it's exciting for you guys that don't know what it is. It's basically the title that you get that they've tracked back all the way down to the first game of rugby. You win, you get the trophy and you get to keep it and you defend it. At this point, the English have it. The way we have this, I'm pretty sure
France will get it on the last week.
France will get it on the last week, and then we have to try and get it from them. I don't even know if it's possible. But
no, I think the way it was set out was if England go ahead and get the Grand Slam in the Six Nations, then we have a chance to get it in the new autumn series.
Yes, so I've got a couple different ways we can get this trophy. And I hope Dave can see the video and fact check me or tell me how the hell we can get it, because I just want another trophy. So easiest way for it to happen is Ireland go unbeaten, and then England we get to play unbeaten. Them. England go unbeaten, and then we get to play them on the 4th of July in Joburg and win it then. That's the easiest one. If somehow Scotland beat the English, we get to play Scotland on the 11th of July in Pretoria. We can win it there. And by some wild miracle,
this one's not happening. I just gotta stop you there. You can tell, you can give the permutations, but it's not happening.
If Wales win it, we get a chance at it in Durban on the 18th of July, which I feel like would be the easiest way to get it, but also the least likely.
You also have to rely on Wales beating England.
And being consistent and not losing a game.
And not lose it before the 18th of July.
Yeah, so there's a lot of ifs and buts in that one. But that should be the A way. There's also Italy. So there is a way that we can get it from France.
That's in November, though.
Yeah. So they've got to go until November unbeaten.
Possible.
It is possible. I don't think they are playing any big matches.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the autumn, the Nation Series fixtures.
Let me have a quick.
I'll have a look now at the French fixtures.
A little gander. Yeah, I've got it open here. So obviously they've won the Six Nations,
according to our predictions.
And then in July they play. They play the All Blacks. Yeah, in July. Okay, a new permutation.
Wait, there's more.
Yeah, it gets really confusing in the way we want this damn thing. So I just need Wales to do something. That means that they'll have to go unbeaten against the All Blacks, against Australia, Japan,
Jeez,
Fiji.
is that who France play in the first 3 rounds?
Yep. Lucky them. Their hardest game will be the All Blacks, I reckon. But also, I don't know where the hell the All Blacks are going to be. I don't know. They don't have a coach at the moment. They're all just hanging out playing Super Rugby. There's no direction. I don't know.
France have a very in New Zealand and then Australia. That's tough. But I mean, if
Japan,
if New Zealand beat them, then we can win it at the world's greatest rivalry. If Australia beat them, and it gets very complicated. But go on, tell us what you want from the Rayburn Shield. I'm curious.
I want the Rayburn Shield, and that's how any one of those ways. I don't care how they come to Intervision. I just want Rayburn Shield.
Do you know?
It's quite cool.
Do you know when we last had it?
I don't.
I'm sure you can look that up.
I just want it.
Let's see here.
And I wanted. It's really been. I've enjoyed watching his.
Oh no, his page is great. His page is great.
It. I'm all for it. I kind of want to 3D print one. Obviously not life size because I don't know where the hell I'd put it, or how I would update it. But I would love to have one 3D printed, like a model replica. Be sick.
So from what I can see here, the last time we had it was November of 2024.
Who did we lose to? England? Ireland. That was Ireland in Durban.
I believe so.
It was that drop goal. That fucking drop goal.
Yeah. So we haven't had it for some time. So that's what you want. You want the Rayburn Shield.
I want the Rayburn Shield. I want it back in South Africa where it belongs.
Well, let's get a real one.
Yeah. Come on, Dave. Sort your shit out, mate.
I don't think it's easy to get a trophy that's good enough to be a World Rugby trophy. You don't just snap your fingers and they make one.
What?
It's expensive? I'm assuming trophies are expensive, like proper trophies.
Maybe we need to have him on the pod and explain to us how this all works. Like, how does it actually become a real trophy?
Because the idea exists. The idea is great. And I think it's a really cool thing to track. And power to him, because as far as I understand, he's got the whole thing.
Yeah. I was watching him just before this put together the actual names for each of them. It's actually crazy. And at some, he's like almost at the end. They've only got like 3 more holders left before they have to. I don't know if they're going to put another ring on it. I don't know what they're going to do. Make it bigger. Because eventually it's going to be.
Make the circle bigger.
The circle's going to get bigger, yeah. But yeah, so that's what I want. I want another trophy. I think we deserve it.
All right, Mr. Greed, I'm on it.
Make it happen. And yeah, if he wants to come on the pod and explain to us how it actually works,
or explain to us how South Africa can get it again.
Yeah, I think that's probably the better the better thing, because I was figuring out
having you or me explain anything's a disaster.
It's no good for anyone.
Okay, yeah, you want a trophy. I'm for it.
What were we talking about? Oh, the Rugby World Cup games that got announced.
Yes, and I think we're both disappointed in the opener.
I think the whole rugby world is disappointed. Let me get it.
So actually, piggybacking off the Rayburn Shield. You said it, Dave. He had a good point on this too. Because of how these groups are structured, right? You kind of know there's one big game per group.
Yeah.
And that's to see who's going through first, who's going through second. I guess there's a second big game in the group, and that's to see who's going to go through in third place. But the first and second is the one everyone's watching. So his perspective was, if you have that as the opener, and New Zealand beat Australia in the opener of their home World Cup, it completely takes the wind out of their sails for the remaining games of the group stages.
What, so you give them... Yeah, sorry.
But I understand that perspective, but at the same time, it's always been one of the bigger games, is the opening game for the World Cup. Look at 2019. Japan, this is no disrespect to Japan because we have one of the big upsets in World Rugby from Japan. But even they knew that the biggest game to open that World Cup was South Africa, New Zealand. And it's crazy for the host nation not to have that first game. But they knew that the biggest possible game to start this World Cup was going to be South Africa, New Zealand. If you look at all of the group fixtures, that was the big one. Now, if you look at this World Cup, if you go through all of the fixtures, the two big games are in the group stages is Ireland, Scotland,
yep,
and Australia, New Zealand. And they chose neither of them. They went Australia, Hong Kong, China. Now, no offense to Hong Kong, China, because we've been over this. Anyone who can play at that level is better than you and I at rugby.
Yeah.
Full stop. But they're not going to compete against Australia in this opening game. It's Australia's winning with a bonus point. That's all. It just depends how many tries they put through. Now you're opening your World Cup with that game.
Yeah. It's such a missed opportunity. And I feel like the whole world thought that it was going to be in New Zealand. And you know what? It would have brought the absolute best. Your players are fresh.
Everyone's pumped up.
Everyone's pumped up. And I reckon Australia's best chance of beating New Zealand
would have been the opening game.
First game.
Yeah.
I feel like the further it goes on, New Zealand's going to get some more momentum, more game time. Because when do they play them? When is Australia?
Yeah, so the opening game, Australia, Hong Kong, China.
Third game.
Then the third game, New Zealand play Chile, which means that Australia can field any side and win against Hong Kong, China with a bonus point.
Yeah.
New Zealand can field any side, get a bonus point win against Chile. So you've just wasted that week before everyone then gets excited for the World Cup.
Yeah, because there's actually, I'm looking at the fixtures here, the most exciting game of the opening week is
Wales, Zimbabwe.
Wales, Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Maybe England, Tonga.
But you see, even England, Tonga, right? Tonga, great rugby nation. But
yeah,
maybe they give them a run for their money. Maybe it's a tight
20
game.
Minutes and then it's going to be.
But England are winning that game.
Yeah.
It's the same as France, USA. USA might have a spectacular moment. They might have a good 15, 20, 30 minutes. But France win that game with a bonus point. Most likely England win that game with a bonus point. The one that's the closest, even though I think Wales will win, is going to be Wales, Zimbabwe.
Which is wild to say.
Because you should have had Australia, New Zealand as the opener.
Yeah.
And then you go through Sunday's fixtures. I think the best game on Sunday is Japan-Samoa. But I still think Japan win with a bonus point.
100%.
Then you've got South Africa, Italy. And we've seen good things from Italy. But again, South Africa win with a bonus point. Scotland, Uruguay, Scotland win. Georgia, Romania, Georgia wins. And then Monday's fixtures. So this will then be the end of the first week. Fiji beat Spain, Ireland beat Portugal, Argentina beat Canada. The whole first week, there's nothing exciting happening besides Wales, Zimbabwe.
So disappointing.
And you're right, then it takes all of that wind out of their sails. And then they have to then recoup because on Saturday, New Zealand play Australia. Well, maybe that would be Sunday for you. I mean, Friday. No, Saturday night.
It's fun for me. I'm going to be... Where is that game playing? Sydney.
Sydney, yeah. It had to have been the opener. And I think I agree with what you said. If it was Australia's best chance to beat New Zealand, would have been the opening game.
You've got both teams fresh, no injuries, no excuses.
But the crowd,
and it's a huge
on opening
stadium.
Day,
yeah, nuts. I mean, the stadium will probably still be sold out. regardless.
I know everyone will
But
be. It's going to be a massive home game. Everyone's going to be pumped. But there's
yeah,
that vibe of the opening game. I mean, if you use South Africa as an example, use the 2010 Soccer World Cup. When we
yeah.
scored that first goal against Mexico, it was chaos.
I was on a plane when that happened, and the entire plane went ballistic. It was insane. Loved it.
You heard the country celebrate that goal.
Yeah,
And that would have been the case with Australia and New Zealand.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
gonna be. Yeah, it's just a little bit cuck.
Just a little bit cuck. But
But
yeah, I mean,
is what it
there's
is.
no point in us going through all the fixtures. It's still a very, very, very far way away. But I think talking about that opening game was worth a mention.
I think that's it, Byron.
I got one last thing,
Tell
and
me.
then we can end this extended pod.
Is that really
Um,
extended?
well, if I look at the record time, it feels extended.
Well, it's because we spent some time fetching parcels.
Chad can't do math.
Chad can't do math. I've messed up this stuff. It's right.
So I've been diving more and more into the refereeing here at the local club. Really enjoying it. But there was a part of me that was like, maybe I should go back to playing rugby. And I was one of the assistant refs this weekend for the game with gents my age, us oldies. And during that game, there were about 3 Oaks who were taken off the field, either limping or holding a rib. And a thought dawned on me, and it was, these Oaks have to go to work in the morning. And it was at that moment I realized I don't want to go play no more. I'm going to enjoy the refereeing instead.
Because you even messaged me saying I'm sore, and you weren't even playing. You were just
No, so I this weekend I did 2 games back to back on the sideline, and I didn't realize how sore or how much running I did until halfway through the second half. There was a kickoff, and before the kickoff, I got down on my haunches and I was like, "Shit, I'm tired. My legs are sore." But no, the fitness wouldn't be the thing. It was just the accidental injuries.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too old, or I've become too soft. Probably both.
I was going to say bit of
Um,
column A, bit of column B.
yeah. But I was like, I don't want to have to go to work Monday morning with a blue eye and bruised ribs, or you sprained ankle, or whatever it might be, because playing in some fun rugby league.
Yeah.
I love the sport. Clearly, I talk about it too much. Uh, yeah, there was a part of me that wanted to go back to it. Really did when I was doing the refereeing stuff. And then I just saw Oaks my age walking off, and I was like, that one's got a kid. This one's got a. I was like, it's not this one.
Not for me.
No, not for me. Thank you very much, but I'm good.
Yeah.
But loving the refereeing stuff. I almost now feel bad for all the times I've chirped the ref, because no, I mean, okay, look, they're all obviously have more experience than I do, but like, it's so easy to miss something because you're watching something else.
And tired.
Yes, yeah, fitness is important. But like, so I was helping one of the refs this weekend, and she had a good point. When you're watching the scrum to see if there's going to be any wrongdoings from the props or something during the scrum, it's hard to look back to make sure that the defensive line is still 5 meters back.
Yeah.
So it is, but I mean, I guess at the top level, you have the linesman and the TMO to help you with those sort of calls. But yeah, I don't know. I'm loving it. I'll keep everyone updated as it goes along, and I'm refereeing more games to let you know how it goes.
Keen to go on the journey with you. Don't
All
forget
right.
about us all when you're refereeing World Cups.
Well, you know how wild that would be?
Crazy.
I don't even know what the journey to that looks like, especially for an old man. But if it's possible, I'm for it.
Same.
That would be so cool to go referee even like
A Wales Zimbabwe game.
perfect on it.
Send him over, boys.
Then I'm not ready, but I'll do it.
Yeah,
All right, Chad, I think we cut the cuck.
I think we did. Yeah, if you agreed with our picks, let us know. If you didn't agree with our picks, let us know. I'm keen to hear what everyone thinks about the new laws.
Don't think there'll be as much fighting or disagreement over these law innovations compared to what we spoke about for the Varsity Cup. I think more people will be in line.
We will have to wait and see.
Well, I will argue with you. If you say good, less scrums, then we're arguing. I'm just throwing that out there.
Scrums belong
Are
in
an
the game,
important part of rugby union.
and they're here to stay.
And if you don't like them, go watch rugby league
or tennis.
or badminton. All right. Thanks
Right.
for cutting the cuck.
See you, ladies. And
Like,
gents, next week.
subscribe, share. Make sure your grandmother knows we exist.
Yeah.
Goodbye.